We are out at Jack Frost Ice Cream in Okatie with David Foltz. This is your lovely ice cream shop.
Yes, it is.
Ice cream is just speaks summer, and all of this is homemade.
Yes, it is. Right now we are in my shop. We're located inside the Okatie Ale House.
Okay.
Over by Sun City in the same parking lot as the Hampton Inn or across the street from the new Cracker Barrel. It's a complex that has a liquor store, my homemade ice cream shop, and then Tim and Verge have the Okatie Ale House next door.
So it's kind of a one-stop little shop for
it's a
wonderful
complex.
treats.
It is wonderful.
The homemade ice cream, that's a process, and the product is delicious. I came a little early and I got to taste a bunch of it, and I was really happy about that. Variety of flavors. What are some of your hot flavors in the summer?
There's a season for everything.
Okay.
In the winter, I do a lot of pie flavored things: apple pie, blueberry pie, pumpkin pie, eggnog. This time of year, we'll do things like as soon as peaches hit the street, we've got the vendors selling peaches. My customers know 2 days after the peaches hit the streets that we have peach ice cream.
And you're
right
using fresh local peaches in your homemade ice cream.
Whether it's from the farm markets or from here.
Wow.
But I vend at the farm market, so I have a relationship with all of the farmers. You treat them to an ice cream. Before you know it, you've got a bag full of cantaloupes and watermelons.
Yum.
Yep.
And if you're here, there's seating outside.
I have the little bit of seating that my girls sit at, and they do their homework and their studies when they're not busy. But out front, we have 4 tables. So we have maybe 8 chairs, but on the side of the building, there's the Tiki Bar, and we're all considered one. You can always get your ice cream, go over to the Tiki Bar, sit next to the lagoon, and look for the alligator.
Nice. Now, he talks about his girls, and when I first heard him start talking about his girls, I thought he was talking about his children, but he's talking about the girls that come and work here in the summer and really save for college by scooping ice cream, which is a nostalgic thing to do. I mean, working in an ice cream shop goes back long time.
I have met a lot of people in Sun City or in my life that all have a story of when they worked for an ice cream store.
I did.
Yes, and everyone talks of scoopaitis, which is a word I've invented for when your elbow and your wrist are done for the day.
And he was also telling me, and I thought this was so sweet, before all his girls are in high school, and he gave them all a gift certificate to get their nails done for the prom. And then, what do you do to save that manicure you paid for?
I make sure that I wash the dishes for the next 2 or 3 days just to preserve their nails. After that, they can break them off and do all the dishes they want.
I just thought that was really thoughtful. So, the ice cream, some of the flavors are not suitable for children. Tell me about those. They were 2 of my favorites.
They are the biggest sellers. My favorite is rum raisin, which is Captain Morgan soaked raisins. And then the biggest seller is the Bailey's Irish Cream. And in the wintertime, the eggnog.
Eggnog.
And they all have booze, and they have a little tag that says no children.
No. So I can't bring my kids in here and
you can bring them in, but they can't have it. And of
cream.
course, anytime they see a sign that says no, that's what they want.
Right. They do want that. And then the other one that I tasted was the cappuccino.
Yes, it's a very powerful coffee ice cream. I make it with Maxwell House instant coffee, believe it or not. 2 full jars, so each scoop of ice cream has about 2.5 cups of coffee in it, and then the cappuccino flake is really espresso beans and sea salt.
So was there chocolate in that?
In a chocolate flake.
And that's the piece I love about your
crunchy,
ice cream.
Salty.
And the flake. It's not a big, heavy chip.
Right, it just melts.
It just melts, and it just, the ice cream you get with the big chunky chips isn't the same experience as your flakes.
I use in a lot of my other ice cremes a mini chip, which is 10,000 chips per pound, and you get more displacement, and it melts quicker in your mouth, and you don't have that honking chunk. But ice cream is to each to everyone. I have people that call up that say, can you please put some honking chocolate chunks in your ice cream, like Chunky Monkey or certain specific flavors. And if you do want an ice cream and you haven't seen it on the floor, stop by, tell the girls, they write me a little note with your phone number. I make it 2 or 3 days, you come down and get your ice cream, and you have 2 or 3 days to get it. All of our ice cream is gone in 2 or 3 days every week.
Customer service.
It's important.
It is.
It is very important.
And you go above and beyond.
I like to think so. I have a passion for what I do. Right now, I'm the only homemade left off island.
Okay.
So.
People came in and got quarts, hand-packed.
Yep. We do that to go. We have a single scoop, we have a double scoop, then we have a small shake, a large shake, and a quart.
And a quart.
Yeah.
And as they were walking out, he gave them all the cups so they didn't have to dirty their dishes. David, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Nothing's funner than an ice cream shop in the summer.
That's right. We all love ice cream.